And welcome back to Flat Rate Advisor Tutorials. Today in tutorial number 3 we're going to be looking at the markups and margins screen. So let's get started. Now from our main menu we'll click on Markups and Margins. And the screen will open and we will see that we have two different methods that we can use to mark up our parts for a profit margin. The first one is the table method, which will apply a multiplication factor onto a part in a given price range. For instance, if we have a part in the system that is priced at $132, we would come down in here to the range right here. So anything between 100 and 1 cent and $150 will be marked up with a factor of 2.25. And you can see as the prices are increasing, our factors are decreasing. So for instance, if you install a $2,000 unit, your multiplication factor would be 1.30. Now this entire table is customizable. You're free to change it however you like, whatever meets your needs. And moving on to the gross margin method. Let's go ahead and select that up here. As I said, you have to use one or the other. You can't use both. So we enable the gross margin method. We come down here to the little selector box, and we can select the gross margin for marking up our parts. We'll leave it at 40, and you can see the example right here. 40 equals 40% or 0.40 margin. Now a little note here. When using table method, each part is marked up individually according to where it falls in the table. The lump sum parts total is not used to calculate markup. So to reiterate, each part within a task, if you have 3 parts with 3 different prices, each part will be marked up according to where that individual part falls in this table. And that, of course, is if you're using the table method. Now, if you're using the gross method, they're all going to be the same. And if you'll note down here, it says see User's Manual for formulas. So for more information on the calculations, just check out the User's Manual on the main screen. And you'll remember from our previous videos on labor that labor and parts are marked up separately. On the labor and taxes screen, you have factors for marking up your labor as far as holidays and overtime. And then on this screen, you handle your parts markups for profit margins on the parts. One other feature on this screen, when using the table method, if you've made changes and you decide you don't like your changes, you can always reset the table to default. Click Reset Table. This action will reset table to system defaults. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Table has been reset. There we go. We're all back to original. As always, when you're finished making changes, be sure and click Save. Close the screen. And that's it for markups and margins. We'll see you next time. This is Tim from V7 Software Development.